Let's Chat with Classy C Show. Thursdays, 8 o'clock p.m. live. Come and see what Classy C is going to talk about next. She takes suggestions and topics from you, the listener, invites you to participate. So tune in 8 p.m. Thursday nights for Let's Chat with Classy C Show. 8 o'clock p.m. live Thursday on KMRL 90.3 FM, Marlin, Texas Radio. With the Let's Chat with Classy C show. Tonight we're talking about relationships. During this time of year, there's a lot of people that are lonely. And this is the perfect time to start a relationship. Just let the person that you meet or that just you are not looking for a gift and y'all just want to start a friendship or a relationship, and Christmas is a good time because there's a lot of single people out there, and if you're single and you don't want to be single for New Year's, perfect time to start is now, because it was the old saying that whatever you're doing on New Year's Day, you'll be doing that all the rest of the year. So I don't know whether you believe that or not, but if you do, this is a perfect time to start looking for that special someone. It can be a soulmate you're looking for, or just someone to spend personal time with. So it's just up to you. You're the adult, and you can decide what you want. If you want a lasting relationship, or if you just want to have somebody who you can go out with on New Year's Eve. And that's between you and that person. Y'all just need to talk about it and decide what you want to do. And the best way to meet someone in these days and times is by online dating. I know it's a lot of people out there who are afraid of online dating because they have never done it. And they always think it's something fishy about it. A lot of women think that it's a lot of crazies out there on the internet. But the same ones that's on the internet is the same ones you meet at parties and restaurants and on the streets. They're just on the internet. So the best thing to do is decide, what are you looking for? If you're looking for a lasting relationship, or are you just looking for fun and games? It's just different sites that you can go to for each of them. So it's up to you to decide. And the first thing you'll have to do is, if you got about 15 minutes, you need to do a profile. And a profile is you put your name and some things about yourself, your age, and what you're looking for, and hobbies, things that you like to do, and just put all that information out there so you can attract that certain someone, and that certain someone can see you. And There are so many sites. There's hundreds of sites. And depending on what you're looking for, that's how you search for them. It's free sites and sites that you have to pay for also. Some of the sites that you have to pay for is sites like Match and eHarmony. You pay for you can start a profile. During this time of year, they give a lot of free profiles too. They said just go on there and start up your profile, and they let you start talking to people and give you time to search around for that certain someone. And then you're able to talk a little bit, and after a period of time, they will say the free period has ended. And if you want to keep talking to this person, you have to pay a fee. And the fees are all different prices. I've done some dating sites where I had to pay a fee too. Some of them are as little as $9.99, or some of them are more expensive. But it just depends on how much you're wanting to meet that someone. And they do have free sites. Some of the free sites they have is OkCupid and Plenty of Fish. Those are sites absolutely free that you can make your profile, and you can look all around, search on the site, looking for the different people who you might be interested in. Like they have, if you're a woman looking for a man, you can put it out there like that. If you're a man looking for a woman, or if you're a man looking for a man, and if you're a woman looking for a woman, because nowadays it's no certain thing that people are looking for. And if you happen to prefer to meet someone, if you want to be in a gay relationship, like you would have to meet a lesbian mate, or if you want to meet a gay man and you want to meet another man, you just have to put it out there. But as always, you do have to be careful, because even though it's an online site, it is some people out there that are you have to watch out for. Just like in anything, you have to watch out for some of them. And if you happen to be a Christian person and you are looking, they also have a site called Christian Mingle. And you can look for Christian people that have the same mindset as you do, hopefully. Some of them are on there looking for Christian people, and they may not be Christian. You just have to give it some time. Just like with anything else, you just have to give it some time. And they also have a site out there called Our Time, and this site is for people over 50. If you're looking for someone over 50 and you're over 50, it's sites out there for that. If you're just looking for someone that's young, like you are, there's sites out there for that. One thing about the online dating, there are so many sites. If you don't know anything about it, all you have to do is on your search engine on your computer, or either on your phone, just put out there free online dating, and so many different sites will pop up, and then you just read through them and see which one suits you the best. And I'm sure they even got sites, people who just want to meet during the holidays, because so many sites, like I was saying. And tonight we're going to be talking about that, and I hope that I will get some calls in on this. And so this is 254-222-0225. 275-7476. You can call and tell me about your experiences of online dating, and if you've met anybody like this, or if you have any reservation to meeting people online. I know before I was married, I met some people online, and some of them I met, they were good, and some of them I met, they wasn't so good. So you just take a chance either way, because it's just like anything else. You can meet someone at a party, and they might be a very nice person, and you might start a relationship, or they might just be a complete ass, and you just said, I hate I ever met this person. But me and my husband, we met online almost 8 years ago now. So it's been going on for a long time that you meet people online. And I met people at least 10, 15 years ago online. So it's just a way to meet people now, because nothing stays the same. And you're no longer in high school or college. That is a place where you usually would meet someone and could start a relationship. But as you grow older, and some people, even young, now a lot of young people, they meet people online all the time. They have certain sites that they just meet people just for one night stands, but not meaning that that's the kind of relationship that you're looking for, but they do have relationships like that. So if you have any questions about online dating, or if you have any comments that you have had several online dates, please call in, and so we can talk to other people who haven't experienced that much with the online dating. I know my sister, I tried to help her, and the site that we used was a site called Plenty of Fish, and this site is a free site, but it's a lot of people on there that's not, you have to weed through there. You have to, like the saying says, you have to kiss a lot of fish before you meet the right one. I know my husband and I, we met on Plenty of Fish, and I had never met anybody on there before I met him. But I started talking to him, and first thing, when he wrote to me, he had such a great letter. I just kind of fell for him then, because I said, this guy here, he has a good personality, seems like, and he knows how to write. Because sometimes you meet people on there and all they may say is hi, and you're supposed to start a conversation from just that, just hearing hi. And I never did like those kind. When I got a hold on just a minute. We're gonna see who is this. KMT. KLMT, can I help you?
Yeah, I was calling to talk about relationships and violence.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is Classy C. And your name, ma'am?
My name is Deidre.
Deidre? Okay. Okay, Deidre, what did you want to talk about?
Just relationships during the holidays.
Oh, okay. And where are you from? Or are you calling from?
I'm calling from Killeen, Texas.
Oh, okay. And are you in a relationship now?
I'm not in a relationship right now.
Oh, you're looking for a relationship?
Sure, yeah, I'm open to it. most definitely.
Have you tried the online dating?
I have tried it.
Okay.
Uh,
What are some of the sites that you've used?
I've used badpeoplemeet.com. I've used eHarmony. That's pretty much it as far as serious dating,
Did you have
website.
Did you have any success with this?
Yeah, I've met some pretty good people on those sites, actually, for sure.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, and that's exactly what we are talking about tonight. And I'm so glad to get a phone call from someone calling in on it.
Yeah. I think that it's, during the holidays, it's a hard time. Just because holidays are about family and it's not about selfishness. And I think that sometimes relationships, you want to be selfish, but it's a time to be selfless. So if you're not looking for anything serious during the holidays, then you should wait, because there's a lot of love that's given and things like that, and you don't want to try to take the spotlight or take that love away from someone's loved ones.
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. And sometimes you are alone and that person is alone. Maybe they're away from their families. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just depends on what you are looking for and what that person is looking for. Because a lot of times people meet people during the holidays because they don't want to be alone.
Right. That's true.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
And even...
And I know that. What?
Go ahead.
During the holidays, definitely if someone's alone, they want to fill that void, but I feel like that's a time that if you're not looking for something serious and long term, because holidays are so important, they're so pivotal, you don't want to make those memories with someone if it's just going to be for a short term.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think a lot of times people don't even want to meet people during the holidays because for some reason, sometimes people think that if I meet this person, I mean I have to buy them a gift. And,
Yeah.
And well, personally with me, that would matter to me because the gift would be maybe just a conversation, because I used to just like to meet people to talk to them, get to know
definitely.
them. Yes.
Sometimes the best gift to give is company.
Yeah, that's true. Uh-huh. So I think meeting during the holidays is good. If your family is far away and that person's family is far away, then that will be all right.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, in that case, that's for sure. I mean, because then you can have your own sense of family with that person.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I've met so many people during the holidays when, and even a couple of times I even met people, and after a couple of weeks, I went and met their family even during the holidays.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing, and that's why I say, be careful during the holidays season, just because if you do meet someone suddenly and we become apart, sometimes if people have kids or even meeting someone's mother or even a cousin, something like that, that's important. You're getting an important person in their life, so if you're not serious, don't play with it.
Oh, yeah, that's so true. That's so true. And I was just discussing earlier that I met my husband online. And yeah, we met about 8 years ago online.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and at that time, I wasn't meeting anyone that I was really interested in. So when we met and we just started talking, and we just kind of fell for each other because we started talking every day.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
we started talking every day, and I think it was we talked online for about a couple of months before we met in person. And it was just really nice because he was the type of person that was a good conversation starter, and whatever I had to talk about, if he didn't know about it, he found out about it. And he had such a great sense of humor and that was one thing I was looking for, somebody with a great sense of humor.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can meet some awesome people online, definitely.
Yes.
You just gotta be careful because online sometimes anybody can be anybody.
Yes, and you do have to still be careful, but a lot of times you can get a lot of good sense from how that person really is just talking to them online. A lot of people think that you can't, but you can really get to know a person by talking to them online.
Oh yeah, for sure you can, and you can get a good sense if someone's being genuine or not. You just gotta use some discernment for sure.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And what age group are you in?
I'm 28.
You 28?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel that a lot of young people they do meet online more so than older people. Even though at the time when I met my husband, I would consider myself older, but I don't know. I wasn't afraid to talk and meet anybody online. I know I have girlfriends now. They think it's just awful meeting somebody online. And another thing people think, they think it means that you're desperate, but it's not that you're desperate. It means that you're just looking for opportunities, because from being from a small town, you know almost everybody in your small town. So if you really want to meet somebody, you have to venture out to a online dating.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. And then sometimes it's all about your personality, because if you're not an outgoing person, then you may not be able to just strike up a conversation with someone that you meet. It might be awkward, but it's you feel a little bit more comfort speaking to them online first, and then meeting in person afterwards. Just, like I said, just gotta be careful. I'm very leery about meeting people online just because, you see all the negative media about it and the dangers.
Yeah. I know when me and my husband, we met online, and for the longest time, we didn't even trade pictures. And then we finally started talking on Skype, and we would talk on Skype almost every night. And then we started talking, we started calling each other on the phone. And then like I was saying, we eventually met after about 3 months.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. And you could really meet some really nice men and women online.
Oh yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm.
There's some awesome people out here in the world, and sometimes they're not in your backyard. You have to kind of open your network a little bit, and online's a great platform for that.
Oh yeah. Well, I hope that you will try the online experience too more. So, and if you're looking for somebody, I wish you the best of luck.
Well, thank you so much.
And thank you for calling.
Not a problem. Y'all have a great night.
And you too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, we see that we got a caller, and she was open to the experience of meeting somebody online. And just like some of the things she was saying, if you're not serious about meeting somebody and trying to start a relationship, maybe you shouldn't, because this is during the holiday time. But I think personally, I think this is a good time to meet somebody online, because that person may be lonely and their family is far away, and your family may be far away too. And so it's a good time to meet and just get to know somebody. And we're going to take a short song break, and we'll continue to talk about this subject. Okay, and we'll be right back.
Okay, buddy.
We clear? 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to KMRL 90.3 FM.
KMRL 90.3 FM.
Keep it locked right here on Marlin's hottest radio station.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Marlin's hottest radio station.
KMRL 90.3 FM. Playing yesterday's favorites.
Yesterday's favorites.
And today's hottest hits.
Today's hottest hits.
This woman of mine, she's cheating without leaving home. She's reaching in her top drawer just as soon as I get gone. Now she's got this little friend that she holds in the palm of her hand. Yeah, and people, let me tell y'all, this guy just ain't your average man. No. Now this man, he don't eat, he don't sleep, he never complains. No. But when he's on his job, he drives my woman insane. My girl is cheating, cheating with that man in the drawer. Getting her groove on, yeah, with that man in the drawer. Oh yeah. Now this man she's cheating with, he stands about 10 inches tall, and he's getting my woman's goods, just about to get it on. With one flick of a button, y'all, let me tell you, he goes straight to work. Then my woman lays back, closes her eyes while he makes her body twerk. Yeah. Now I thought it was the man who works down at the corner store. Yeah. But woo, to my surprise, when I looked up in her top drawer, my girl was cheating, yeah, with that man in the drawer. Yeah, I caught my girl getting a groove on with that man in the drawer. Yes, she was. Girl of mine was cheating. Oh yeah, with that man in the drawer. Now she was giving up all that good love to that man in the drawer. Yeah. Tell me, how can I compete with a man like that? It's so hard for me to win, 'cause when his batteries get low, she'll just drop it to mow, and then he's ready to hit it again. Oh, cheating. Yeah. That man in the drawer. Yes, she was, y'all. Caught my woman getting her groove on. That man in the drawer. Yeah. She was cheating. Oh, yeah. That man in the drawer, y'all. Yes, she was. Now, she was giving up all my good love to that man in her drawer. I know a lot of you women out there got a man in the drawer. Yes, you do. Now you ought to stop sneaking, stop your freaking with that man in your drawer. Ooh, girl of mine was cheating. Yeah.
We want to thank you for listening to the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
You can catch the show Monday through Fridays,
live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
on KMRL 90.3 FM.
Marlin's hottest radio station.
Okay. This is Classy C, and we're back with the Let's Chat with Classy C show. And tonight we have been talking about online dating and meeting someone during the holidays. Before the song break, we had a call-in from a young lady from Killeen, Texas, and it was Deidre, and I appreciate her for calling in. And she said that she has participated in online dating, and she would do it again also. We were discussing about the seriousness of meeting somebody during the holiday time, because she was saying that if you're not serious about having a relationship with somebody, maybe you shouldn't try to meet anybody during the holiday. But we both came to the conclusion that if that person's family is not in the area and your family is not in the area, maybe that's a good time to meet, because they might be alone and you might be alone, and you can spend time just getting to know them, just talking. And you don't even have to exchange gifts at all, unless you just want to, because you get to know the person a little. You might can get them just a little generic gift, or they can get you something generic. It don't have to be anything real expensive, just so you all will be able to share into the holiday gift giving. But it's just basically up to the two of you whether you want to exchange a gift or not. And like I was telling her, I've met people before and we've talked for maybe 2 weeks or a couple of weeks, and they still invited me to their family function. And to me, that was all right. So if you are interested in meeting somebody online, just get out there and do it, because like I was saying earlier, there are so many online dating sites for all different types of people, for all different. If you're looking for someone for a one-night stand, or you looking for somebody to be serious with, it's just up to you. So you and the person, you will know what you're looking for. So my husband, I think he thinks it's funny because I said one night stand, because some people, it's like you might see that person one time and never see him again. But maybe that was all it was meant for. Just you see him one time and not see him again. But it's just up to you if that's what you want. But whatever you do, make sure that you are just like the lottery. Play responsibly, because it's not for children. So play responsibly. And once you decide that you want to meet someone, make sure that you take precaution. And this is an online dating guide for how do you meet people in person. And number one thing, meet in a public place. And some of these things I've said them at least a couple of times, but whenever you're meeting someone, it's always good to, say it again to let people know. Number 2, don't accept a lift. If the person says, let's meet somewhere, just meet them there. Don't let them come and pick you up, because you want to have your own car or your own mode of transportation, so when you get ready to leave, you can. Okay, number 3 is tell a friend where you're going. If you're driving yourself to the location where you're meeting this person, make sure you tell someone. You tell a friend or a relative or something. If you're meeting that person at the Olive Garden, let them know I'm meeting them at the Olive Garden right off of I-35 and this place, that place, you know. And number 4 is keep your cell phone with you at all times. If you're meeting someone, make sure that you do have a cell phone and keep it with you at all times. And number 5 is don't get drunk. If you're meeting somebody for drinks, don't drink too much. Or if you're meeting somebody for dinner, don't make it a drinking dinner. Just have precaution when you're meeting them. And number 6 is watch your drinks and your belonging. Watch if you have your purse. Make sure you keep up with your purse. And if you have a drink, make sure you watch your drink. Don't leave your drink on the table while you go to the bathroom, because I'm not saying that this person would try to put what they call pills or roofie or something like that in your drink, but it's just, these are safety tips for online, for meeting online date in person. Okay. Number 7, watch your body language and your behavior. When you're meeting somebody, watch your body language and behavior. And that just meaning, don't be falling all over them and feeling all on them and stuff like that. That's not very appropriate. And number 8 is get help at any time. If you feel uncomfortable being around this person, make sure you get help from the people that's there at the restaurant or something like that. And you need to trust your instincts. If your instincts tell you that you shouldn't do a certain thing, you shouldn't do it, because usually your instincts are good. And if you have the feeling that maybe I shouldn't be so outgoing with this person because I'm just not meeting him, probably you shouldn't be. Number 10 is, if it goes well, maybe you can meet again. Maybe if you meet, you may meet before Christmas, and then if it goes well, maybe y'all will hang out for Christmas Eve, for New Year's Eve, and bring the New Year in together. You never can tell how it may work out. My husband is really something. He's trying to make me laugh, and he's almost succeeding. That's one thing I liked about him. Like I was telling the caller, he had a great personality, and he was so funny when we met. He had a great sense of humor. I didn't know all about the other part, but he's very opinionated too. But he just... But I guess you have to take some good with the bad. And the good is, he has a lot of good qualities. And like I was saying earlier, I met him online. We met on a site called Plenty of Fish. And I tried to get my sister hooked up to that Plenty of Fish also. And she met a few guys, and I think they turned out not to be a good catch, because she says she doesn't want to do it anymore. And I really hate that she doesn't want to do it anymore, because I feel like she needs somebody in her life also. But it's kind of up to her, and that's her, the way she wants to do. She just don't want to be bothered anymore. But online dating it's kind of like a job too, when you're really wanting to meet somebody, because you have to put yourself out there just like a job, and you have to put your best foot forward. And sometimes you just have to keep trying, because sometimes you may meet a very great person the first time that you meet somebody online, or you may have to meet a whole lot of people first before you meet that special someone that, and I think you can meet online. But you do have to make an effort, because just like meeting someone anywhere, you have to put your best foot forward. Okay? We're going to take a short song break, and we'll be coming back real soon, and we'll probably be closing out this episode of Let's Chat. But during the song break, if you're out there, if you want to call in to say anything, you still can. It's at 254-275-7476. So listen to the music, and if you want to call in, please do. We'll be right back.
To the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
You can catch the show Monday through Fridays.
Live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
on KMRL 90.3 FM.
Marlin's hottest radio station.
Okay, we're back, and we want to thank you for listening to Let's Chat with Classy C today. And a lot of the music that we played was about cheating on this person or that person. But what we were talking about tonight was online dating. So you don't have to cheat. You can do online dating, and you may find your own single person that you can get to know and don't have to cheat with anyone, and just get to know someone during this time holiday. They said this is the time of year when it is a lot of single people lonely and out there looking for somebody. So online dating is blowing up at this time of year, because I always see free for you to build your profile and get to know somebody. So this is a good time to do it. If you haven't ever done it before and you're looking for that certain someone, maybe this is a time for you to try it. So, like we were saying, just take a little time to get to know someone for the holidays. And it don't have to be that you are gifting, that they have to gift you a present or you have to gift them a present. Maybe the gift is just you meeting someone, starting a conversation, and maybe even be able to start a relationship. It's just all about that. Yeah. So I just want to thank you for allowing me to come into your cars or home tonight with the Let's Chat with Classy C. And I'm glad that I got a phone call from a young lady in Colleen, and she was really into the online dating. And if you've never done it before, I think this is a perfect time for you to try. That's the first thing you need to do, is get your profile together, and that's just your name and some things that you like, and if you're looking for a male or female, and some of your hobbies, and just start from there, and just search and get to know someone. Read about it on their profile, and it may be exactly what you're looking for also. And like I always say, just put your best foot forward and get out there and enjoy yourself. And remember to keep your radio locked and tuned to 90.3 FM, and tell everyone you know and everyone you see. And remember to join in with us, Classy C and Crazy Chris morning show from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning, Monday through Friday. And we'll be back in the morning also. And we look forward to hearing from you. And have a great, great evening. And get out there and meet somebody by online dating. Okay? Bye-bye.